Hey you guys, it's Avery. I'm back. Well, like I always say, I never really left. I thought we'd continue this gravy train and pull some cards to get some messages of clarity for those of you who would like it. I'm going to stick with this deck here. So this is the Inner Child Healing deck. I know, fun for Thursday. Hey! I'm so grateful for you, Spirit. This card flipped out. I'm going to keep that out. I was so eager to come out and play with us today. Can we get another one here, Spirit, please? Thank you to my high vibrating ancestor, spirit guides, divine beings, a source of light energy. Number 18, which is 9, and then we have 35, which is 8. Jesus. Great, because we got the number 8. What do you want? Okay. Number 18, it's okay to be misunderstood. Perception is not always based on the truth. Right. If I showed you my ancestor jar, it's kind of hard to see because it's been in here for a while. This is my ancestor jar. Excuse me. And there's 5 people sitting around this jar. And I ask everyone to describe what they see from their perception, from their view. They're all going to write something different based on where they're sitting. But does that mean one person is right and the other is wrong? No, they just have different perceptions of what's in front of them. It's based on where they're sitting, their background. It's based on their own thoughts, their own beliefs, what's happened, what hasn't happened in their life. And so, Spirit is, that's a little side message. Be very mindful of how you perceive things. That's just a side note. Okay, let me just have a card. Okay. Number 35, there is hope ahead. Have courage and take heart, for there is hope. Excuse me, I'm going to cough again. What is going on? Spirit is wanting you to finally step into your power and have the courage to be who you truly are authentically. Even if you're misunderstood, even if the stones or walls or whatever stacked against you, even though things are stacked against you. If you stand authentically in your power and you're true to yourself and you have integrity, you're going to be misunderstood. And Spirit is also saying, be very mindful of trying to make yourself be understood by people who are dead set on misunderstanding you. These are not the people you want in your energy. When people are, they're just, what was the saying? They're just so dedicated, I can't think of the word. I'm misunderstanding you. It doesn't matter what you say or do or don't do, or what you try to hide away and you know, make yourself small, you know, to get yourself to be understood. If people are gung-ho on misunderstanding you, they need to be away and out of your energy. When you're able to step into your authentic self and show up as yourself and not care about if you're being misunderstood, you will see that there is more light at the end of the tunnel. You will see that there is hope. There will be a space, because like in the distance here, there's like all these fireworks and beautiful things coming down from the heavens above. And there's a little bit of a, it's a beautiful blue area, but it's like a little darker area here. Same with this one. There's these beautiful light beams coming up and down, but right down here, it's a little dark. There may be a space of, let's say, darkness, in the meaning that you may feel that no one understands you, that you're all alone in this world. But there's a purpose in that as well. There's a purpose in that as well. People who are your people will understand you, or work hard to understand you, or try to understand you, or get clarification. Spirit's saying it's okay for you to be misunderstood, and there's going to be hope ahead. What do we need to surrender to, Spirit? It's easier said than done to do this. And oftentimes when we feel as though we're misunderstood, we then go into, some people go into either over-explaining themselves a lot. And a lot of times people don't realize that for some people, over-explaining is due to trauma. That never being heard, never being validated, never being listened to. So they over-explain themselves, trying to get their point across, so they feel as though they're being heard. Now, there's also people that are in the ego, but we're not talking about that. And so Spirit is saying that it's time for you to be okay with being misunderstood. What do we need to surrender to? Do we need to surrender to the magic of who you are? We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. Right. That's what I was saying. Being your authentic self, just being you. And it's important for you to have courage and step forth and to truly stepping into your power. So what if they misunderstand you? Do you realize that most geniuses were considered crazy anyway? What is that you're afraid of? Truly think about, what is your fear of truly speaking up, saying what you know? Because that's what it is. You may be in a group of people and you know someone's full of shit. And it's not about being toxic and calling people da-da-da-da. But when people show you who they are, when you intuitively know what's up, is what Spirit's saying. When you know what's up, but you still remain in situations, in groups, or around people, when you already divinely know and you're not trusting your intuition, you still stay in these situations and you wonder why your life isn't progressing. So look at what is the fear that is holding you back from truly stepping into who the fuck you are. You have some amazing gifts. And there are a lot of us here in the collective that want to see them and that will celebrate them for you. We can have 10 Reiki masters in the same room and still celebrate each other, and we do the same thing, same type of thing. We have different practices on how we do it. We can have 10 tarot card readers or 10 oracle readers or 10 mediums, different clairs, and we can still celebrate each other. Those are your people. So why are you continuing to make yourself small? What is your fear? I heard someone say abandonment. You can go the reading I did yesterday. I gave an example of abandonment. Then, if your fear is abandonment and people leaving you alone, then heal that inner child wound so you don't give a fuck. It's not an easy task, but it can be done. It's not impossible. Nothing is. Spirit really wants you to dig deep into the sphere of why you're not showing up as yourself. Not just in certain spaces. People think I'm crazy or weird or I'll lose my job or da-da-da-da-da. Work through that fear. Because until you're able to really step into your power and show up truly as you are, even if the job, like I was surprised today. I'm glad that where I work, I'm able to truly show up as who I am. I do Reiki on people there. I've actually done Reiki on a lot of the guests that come in there. I've done Reiki on the director today. And I was waiting to go to the health department to pick up a big stack of birth certificates that I dropped off a few days ago. And I've been going back and forth with them about it. And we've been waiting for the company that funded the program to release the funds on the card so I could go pay for it, right? And the woman that is in charge of that, they had a meeting. And something intuitively told me, there's money on the card, you can go down there. I didn't call anyone, I didn't ask. I was like, okay, I'm just going to trust my intuition. And I go down there, and the money's on the card. So I'm able to get, I think it was like 26 birth certificates. I was able to pick up those birth certificates, bring it back, organize everything, get it together. And they came back, and I said, I intuitively knew that they were ready, so I went and picked them up. We're out of time. I hope this helps somebody. I apologize for the long story, but step into your power. Show up as yourself. You are divinely protected and loved and supported. Hope you're healthy and happy and full of joy. May you love and be loved, you guys.